solo comienzo ahí tuttora. Ma nem is értem, hogy legális ez.
Na jó.
Jöhet a katasztrófa. Itt a bajom, nem tudom, hol van a Center Lord. Ja, igen, ott van.
Soldiers passed through here, but they haven't found Trick Camp?
It's surrounded by cliffs and thick vegetation, so it's hard to see and easy to defend.
They put a lot of thought into their location, huh?
You can find all sorts of things on the side roads here.
If no one ever comes by, it never gets picked up after all.
Wait, how did all this stuff get there in the first place then?
Fell from the sky, maybe?
És... Hol itt?
We'll probably find traveling merchants on the main roads. They roam over sandland, peddling their wares to all comers.
Fellow travelers, huh? If we find any, let's stop and
Csaltam.
compare notes with them.
Ezt tudom összű, hogy... Ha összű vagy, befolyásolsz? Na! Fantasztikus.
Prince, would you please let me have the next turn at the wheel?
Rock, paper, scissors me for it.
What?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Okay.
Got any of these? Here's what I'll trade you for them. Appreciate it. Come by.
Whoop! Here we go. Whoop!
If you ever think you might be lost, you should check the map.
It's always good to know both our current position and our destination.
Yeah, getting lost and having to backtrack would be a pain.
Still can't come to terms with just how vast the outside world is. Don't want to think about how hard it would be to get around without vehicles.
But it used to be even bigger, and there were no vehicles.
Civilization truly made the world smaller.
In more ways than one.
Always remain calm, no matter the situation.
There we go.
Clear thinking will lead you to victory, even when the odds are against you.
You're talking to the Fiend Prince. I'm like the definition of calm. Nice! One down.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then.
Well, so it goes. Well, so it goes. At least that was sort of fun.
It pays to take the time to stop and observe your surroundings every now and then. You just might make some exciting discoveries.
Reviewing your bot's setup helps too.
And if we can find some loot as a result, even better.
Sandland sure has a lot of different creatures.
Including some dangerous ones I'd like to avoid.
Plenty are harmless, though. Just doing their best to survive in this harsh land like us.
Humans may be weak, but they sure are persistent.
When you run into enemies in the desert, taking a head count is a good first step.
Can't we just pick them off one by one?
If there are only a few, sure. But with large groups, you risk getting surrounded.
Ha. Sounds more complicated than I thought. One down. Do any humans live around here?
The Junkers set up a market at the foot of the battleship and started living there too. Once the Junkers were settled, peddlers began to show up to trade as well.
Sounds a lot like a symbiotic relationship.
I heard there's an arena somewhere in this area where the region's strongest gather.
Gathered?
It's a very large panther. Be careful, Prince. These things...
Nem, egyik itt teljesen máshol volt nekem. Szóval még csak ezt tudod rám verni. És itt nem az a lényeg, hogy találja meg, hanem az, hogy csak le kell győzni. És ez az, hogy én már harcoltam már vagy 3-szor. Úgyhogy egy ismétlése.
Garner a few oohs and ahs from that Junker. Those creatures are history.
Wonderful! Oh, do tell me how it went, and please spare no detail! Spellbinding! Now that's a yarn! Why, my hair's standing on end! Thanks for the thrills. Here, a token of my appreciation.
Gotcha.
Come back with more stories. I'll give you the good stuff.
Well, if I'm in the mood to.
Itt találtam. Táskát.
Megnézzük ezt a részt. Jó, ott egy órás, vagy egy több is. Teljesen elmondta ezt a rossz hangulatot végül. Nem?
Ja.
Jó, jó döntés volt. Karácsonyban így fejeztük be. Elképesztően az chapter 2.
Ja, jó szólt végül. Nem bántam meg.
Nem, teljesen jó.
Tetszett.
Here we go. Whoop. Just leave it to me.
You don't have to engage every last enemy. Picking your battles to save energy when you can makes a huge difference.
Fair enough. Don't want to be tired out for the fights we can't avoid if we want to stand a chance.
Let me help.
Forestland seems to have more developed military technology.
One upside of the Royal Army's Iron Fist is that it didn't need to fight many actual wars. Only a small fraction of the Royal Army was dedicated to making technological advancements.
It's kind of ironic that it takes war to push forward technology.
You all right, Prince?
Oh.
At least that was sort of fun.
Sorry, can't help right now. Sorry, can't help right now.
I'm here for support.
It's too dangerous to search here. We are right in the middle of their hideout.
But don't you want their treasure?
I don't not want it.
A hideout among the ruins.
Here we go. Something about this place is putting me on edge.
Yeah, same here. Be prepared for a fight at any moment.
If their alarm bells are ringing, you know it must be dangerous.
I wish I was any good at sensing things like that, too.
The enemies around here look kinda tough.
Indeed. The army's well trained, and the wild beasts look vicious.
Great. So we're in for even more trouble.
Wonder what we'd find if we drove the hovercraft across the sea.
I don't know. But you can't do it in a hovercraft. It'd break down before long, and you'd be stranded.
Here to regale me with more tales of battle and bravery?
I honestly don't have that many to tell.
Make some, then tell them to me. I've got more of that rare stuff. That's what I like to hear. It's been far too long.
No ugyanaz?
Mi történik a héten?
Közben az van, nem olyan izgi.
Már ma izgi?
Mindegy. Kár volt ezt felvenni.
Hey.
Hey. Hey! Good.
Okay.
Hey!
Here we go.
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
In Sandland, I thought there was one behind every rock or dune.
Hey.
Whoop!
Something's been on my mind for a while. Don't you get bitten by insects dressed like that?
Yeah, I do. So?
Nothing. If it doesn't bother you, then never mind.
I, for one, have been using insect repellent. Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
If you think you've gotten turned around, might be a good idea to keep referring to the map to check which way to go.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
But getting lost would be more of a fun adventure.
Hey.
The road's well maintained, but trees jut out over it and obstruct the view sometimes. If you want to drive, do it with care.
Don't take us charging off a cliff, yells.
But when I'm in Sandland, I can charge wherever I want.
I'm drenched to the bone. Must be all the spray from the waterfall.
I think that's okay for the bot.
It's not ideal, but we won't stick around long enough for it to hurt.
Does everybody in Forestland have bots or something?
I seriously doubt that. Bots are expensive to buy and maintain.
Yeah. Normal people couldn't hope to afford them. Only the army and the rich.
Forest land's crisscrossed all over with rivers.
The hovercraft's gonna come in handy to cross them.
Just remember there's some scary beasts in them.
Be sure to watch out for them while crossing. This place is overflowing with creatures you'd never see in Sandland.
The different climate in this region inherently results in a different ecosystem.
Does that mean there could be totally different kinds of demons here too?
Well, I don't know about that.
Hey, man, any tips for fighting in bots?
I wouldn't call this some big secret, but predicting your opponent's next move will give you an advantage.
Like reading their mind?
Nothing so fancy. It's more about noticing patterns, guessing intentions, that sort of thing.
Sounds complicated. But I'll give it a try next time. Enemies around here look kinda tough.
Indeed. The army's well trained, and the wild beasts look vicious.
Great. So we're in for even more trouble.
Here we go.
Hey,
Prince, we're sinking into the water. This won't work.
Whoa!
Thick vegetation makes for easy ambushes.
That's certainly something to keep in mind when in the jungle.
You guys make it sound like there's an enemy up every tree and in every bush.
In Sandland, I thought there was one behind every rock or dune.
Here we go.
I still can't get used to just how stunning this country is.
I was just as amazed when I entered Sandland. They're so different.
Meh, looks too nice for me. Makes me feel sick. What kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets. Probably fish as well, given the easy access to the sea and rivers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's really different from Sandland. Land then.
Hey.
Guess not everywhere around the capital gets built up, huh?
Maybe because of the unique terrain.
Exactly. There are lots of rivers and jungles in Forestland.
On the other hand, the capital is bustling with people and well developed.
So Forestland isn't all plants. There's lots of rocky cliffs, too.
The environment's not as hostile to life as Sandlands, but still dangerous in its own right.
Wouldn't have it any other way. Makes it tons more exciting. I'm gonna lose track of which way we came from in no time.
Agreed, it's quite a complicated layout.
Prince, the trick to orienting yourself in places like these is to memorize any distinctive features.
Here we go. We can use this. We can repair it. Just need material.
Az igaz utolsó? A Marine Tower-kkel végezek.
Okay, now for some hot intel on the area.
The abundant resources more than make up for the risk of getting lost, though.
We might as well snag some since we're here already.
As long as we're lost, we might as well.
Go for it! I've got this.
Szagoloztam, az mi van? Tudod, a hullajomat. Engem szagolsz először? Én hozom is szólni, hogy elkezd szagolni a hullajomat, bazd meg. És mi ne sértődjek meg. Örülök, hogy ha engem meg se kérdezem, úgyse hiszel nekem. Értek, hogy valami büdös van, de hát most annyira nem vettem fel. El vagyok merülve a harcban. Igen, ott hagytam. Elhagytam. Hátam volt parc. Okay. Az a terv.
I wonder why so many of the roads around this area are paved.
Yeah, seems they're taking care of the roads around the capital.
I remember my... Father always used to say that roads are the lifeblood of a country.
Bumpy roads are fun, but I'll admit, it's easier to drive on smooth ones.
The Forestland Army's no joke, down to the lowest grunt.
Their soldiers must undergo extensive training. Though I'd argue that for the most part, the Royal Army is just too complacent.
It looks like we can take this path to reach several different places.
If we can remember it.
Just rely on your sense of direction for now.
what kind of stuff do you think people usually eat around here in Forestland?
With all these trees, I'd imagine fruit is a major part of Forestlanders' diets. Probably fish as well, given the easy access to the sea and rivers.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It's really different from Sandland then.
Lots of sharp turns on these mountains.
If you're going to use a bot, please drive slowly.
Hey, if we fall, we'll just deal with it.
Looks like we're in for a fight. Lots of sharp.
Just leave it to me.
Guess not everywhere around the capital gets built up, huh?
Maybe because of the unique terrain.
Exactly. There are lots of rivers and jungles in Forestland.
On the other hand, the capital is bustling with people and well developed. We might find some useful items here.
Whoever built this sure left a lot behind.
Then let's grab whatever we can. Here we go.
What's a building like this doing underground?
Wow, it's a secret base. Look.
Visibility's poor. If you wander around without a plan here, you're just asking to get lost.
If you think you've gotten turned around, might be a good idea to keep referring to the map to check which way to go.
Yeah, have to know where you are to get where you're going.
Getting lost would be more of a fun adventure.
Micsoda? Hogy ezt mented el?
Nem is tudta lépek.